Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to our OpenTTD Let's Play with me, Master Hellish, Mad Mike, and Markyle. Last time we started doing stuff. We told you what our plans were, and we're going to get food and water to the towns, and then make the towns big, and then make the towns have passenger services between them. And we started our goods network, our freight network. Mike's taking care of the trains at the moment. They are making us a nice little bit of money each time they come round on delivering the fruit. Although that one was a little bit less than last time. Maybe it stopped off or broke down, I'm not sure. And me and Markyle have been working on getting some of the water and the actual goods, the actual food to the towns. I see that we've got a train on the line. It's waiting for a free path, Markyle.
But there are no trains on the line.
Yeah, it's on its own line. Because the junction in front of it doesn't have any signals at all. So let me just pop some signals in there for you. And that should work now. I mean, there's a little... We've got some unnecessary... We don't need signals going into the station, so there's a little bit of unnecessary track near our water place. I'm just going to rename the station. Is it a water pump? Water mill? What is it? Water supply.
Just as water supply, yeah.
Let's call it pump. There we go. Just renaming the station. So we decided to go for length 5 trains this time to start. That's the... Oh, it's already on its way to a train depot, apparently.
Why has it done that?
I don't know. Oh, you're just going to use that one depot, are you?
Yeah, it's on its route round.
Okay. I tend to use the depots near the station so that they use their individual ones and not on the main line. But we can work with that. Now, at the minute, all our lines cross over each other, but we're going to work. We're going to work and get that to be better in future. So
that's why, because I set it up the wrong way.
Okay, so I can't. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. That happens to me sometimes. So, is our water train actually picking up any water yet? No, it's on its way to the depot.
It will now pick up water. I have now sorted it.
Yeah.
Instead of putting unload out the water and full load out the station where it should drop off, I've now changed its orders.
Oh, wonderful. Beautiful. Okay.
And it will now work.
So that's coming in and out of there. So we've got a train doing that. Do you want to get a train going to start shifting some of this food, Markyle?
Which? Oh, from there, yeah. No worries.
Yeah. I'm just going to name the station. Mike, how are our trains doing? They're both making profit, right?
Yes.
Do we need any more trains on that line to keep the fruit going?
It's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's rename. What is it? It's a food processing plant. So I'm going to call it food plant. There we go. Great Cheddar Food Plant. And this is Prondingfing Field Fruit Plantation. Is it a plantation? Yeah. We're just going to call it God, the number of things they've got in this name. Prongfing Field Plantation. There we go. Why have we got a load of income, Mike, coming out of the depot?
They're selling some of the trucks because they're too big over that short distance.
Oh, are they? You think?
Yeah, they were sat in the station for quite some time, waiting for more fruit.
Waiting for fruit? Oh, right. Well, it looks like we've got a bit of a build-up of fruit at the minute.
That's because I delayed them all in the middle because they kept breaking down.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to manage that. See how we're getting on. I see Markyle's put the training train number 4. He's got it going to the food processing plant, then unloading, then going back to a train depot, and it's this one at the food processing plant. So that's pretty good. Can we rename the depot? Oh, you can rename the depot. I've never gone to rename a depot before, to be honest. But at the minute there'll be no food there until our fruit trucks unload. So we want to try and alternate these trains and where they're going. We've also got some more water down here near the plantation line. So I don't know how we could incorporate that yet, but we'll figure it out. I don't know how much water is this place producing. 54,000. That's not too much, I don't think.
No, it's not a lot. The other one's producing 126.
Yeah, I've just noticed that myself. Maybe we should really get that in on the network. And there's another one not too far by as well. That's 99. So, but I think really we should, if it's like 55, we should make it feed maybe to 2 cities. If it's 100, maybe 3 or 4 different cities. But it is taking a while for this train to load up.
And I haven't given it a full set of carriages. It's too short of the full set.
Yeah, I see that. Okie dokie. Well, that's a nice little bit of network anyway.
And it's only feeding one at the minute. It's only feeding Farthing Hill.
Okay. I want to get these farms in and connected on into this food network. So let me see what I can do about that. No, don't want to do what I just was going to do because there's this water thing's in the way. Well, having said that, this land is sort of in the way, Mark Isle. We might have to flatten it.
Which land? I'll do it.
I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to think of the best way to connect in these 2 farms.
The farm's next to the factory.
Near the lake?
Yes.
Yes.
Why don't you connect them to the food processing plant in the middle
Well,
of the both?
Right.
And then feed down into the towns that are below them.
Separate network?
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to bring it up into our main food processing plant.
But then we're feeding it all the way back out, and then we're going to have to feed back down to these 2 anyway.
That's true. We do need to feed these 2 big cities. Right. Our food train is on its way. It just reached 100 kilometers an hour.
This is the fastest train. It goes to 104.
Wow. It just reached 104 and now it's turned a corner. But because we've got long diagonals in there, it hasn't actually lost any of its speed. Now it might lose a bit coming into the station, but it's going to slow down and stop anyway. Yeah, it went down to 88 as it went round that corner, but it's slowing down almost straight away afterwards. So that doesn't matter. The fact that we've got these tight corners just before the station platforms is fine. So this town says water delivered, food required. Well, it just got a butt ton of food. Interesting. Yeah, really, we want to get... I want to get a farm into this food processing plant to get it outputting more food.
Okay.
So maybe we'll leave those 2 down there for another time. There's one up on the north coast here. I was thinking of bringing that one in. It's in a good place to do it. So, what do we get coming out of these ones on this map? It's just maize, nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a 2... Hey, up, UFO. UFO spotted just above the farm and stuff, coming across towards the plant.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
They usually go for oil refineries.
Usually. They have a bit of a habit of that, don't they?
Hmm.
If I take out this signal here and then remove this piece of track there, I can do this. That works quite nicely. I don't like this bit that I've done round here though, round near the farm. Let's see how much it would cost to elevate the land. Oh, just 1,000. We'll do that.
Which farm are you? Oh, you're over there.
There we go. Alright, I'm going to put the signals in on this new... Oh, flip, I put the line in the wrong place. Oh, Nora, damn it. Okay, hang on. Oh, dear. Let's have that 5 long. Let's have that 5 long. Let's have that 5 long. There we go. Okay, Mark Isle, do you want to upgrade the land on our fruit line,
Okay.
so that it's nice and flat? I think we've got a good foundation down now, and we've still got some money left, so we can improve that bit, I think. Let's get some signals. So we've got some there.
What happens if you remove track whilst it trains on it?
You can't.
Oh.
Simple answer there. You just cannot. It will not let you train in the way. So as you can see here, guys, Mark Isle's just adjusting the land, flattening it down, and he's going to put the track back in and the signals, hopefully. And that will make things more efficient. The train will not have to go up and down. There we go. And the line Carnwell South, or as it's going to be renamed, Carnwell Farm, is ready for an engine. Mike, do you want to get a new train in?
Sure.
Cool. And once we get that maize coming into the food plant, I think we'll have enough food coming out of the food plant to supply both the towns with food. We might have to make smaller trains to make these food and water trips more little and often, because it's not registering so much. It's not registering at all. The food is now the water and food is both required. At Parfing Hill.
Okay, yeah, so we probably want to shrink down that water train.
Probably the food one as well at this rate. We can grow it later if we need to. Don't sell the carriages though, just keep them in the depot and we can make it for a second train for Dronning Hill Hall.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike's got a maize train going now at Carnwell Farm. It's filling up quite nicely. I'm liking this. Why aren't our trains blue? I thought I'd set that. Let me have another look, see what I've done. trains, steam engine, dark blue, diesel engine, dark blue. It should be dark blue. But it's white. That is really weird. Oh, you have to put the tick in it. I see. Yeah, how?
Yeah, now they're blue.
They've all gone blue now. I don't know. I'm sure I put the... Did I take the tick out? Can't remember. I'm going to make all our trains and trucks dark blue. There we go. So if I close that now, are they still dark blue? Yes. Brilliant. Oh, that's better. We can see the trains on the track better now, I think. So we've got more fruit coming into the food plant from train number 1. Train number 4 is loading up on food. And is just slightly short of leaving. But hopefully we can get some maize coming in soon. Our new train number 5, is getting some maize built up. Right, now shall we take time to look at the money situation? Let's have a look at what's gone on. So we spent a good amount on construction in the past 3 years, and a good amount on vehicles as well. Our running costs are obviously growing because we're getting more and more trains. Property maintenance is not too bad, but our train income was up to 85,000 last year. So let's take a look at that on the operating profit graph. Oh wow, yeah, we're not doing too bad. In the first few months we just went down and down. Then I think we got our fruit in, and that brought us up to just over 20,000. And then I think with the addition of our water and our food, we jumped up to 31,000 last month. Is it done? It's not done monthly, is it? Is it quarterly? I can't remember now. Let's have a look.
I don't know. Does it not tell you on the graph?
Let's see. January, March, April, June. It looks like
It's
June,
quarterly.
July, September, October. Yeah, it looks quarterly to me. But this food truck's now going more regularly because we've got more fruit coming in.
Carriages up.
And where's the maize has just been, I think. Well, the maize is on its way. Which I'm sure Tidmouth would say is amazing. But that's just Tidmouth. Right, so we're ignoring Dronning Hall East at the minute, aren't we? I'm going to take East out of the name. It doesn't need East in the name. It's the only station that's there. Dronning Hall. There we go. Ah, very good. So now, Parfing Hill says food has been delivered, water is required. I'm not sure this water tower is enough to... maybe we need 2 smaller trains, Mark Isle, to keep the flow going?
Yeah, I'll work on it. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool. Looking good. Right, so, how are we doing on the money? We're doing not too bad on the money. I see Mark Isle's flattened out this section in the middle as well. That helps out quite nicely. At the moment, we haven't got enough trains on our tracks to worry about these lines that cross over each other, but there is potential in the future for that to matter, I think. I think this kind of networked look that we've got, semi-networked look anyway, works quite well for the trains, for the goods and freight that we're using. I think for passengers, do you think we ought to have a kind of very individual line sort of network, or do you think we ought to have like more of a mainline structure with spurs coming off it?
How sparse are the towns? I think you can go for a main line.
You think we can put a main line on?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few big towns up here as well. Heading up towards that corner of the map and down here too, but getting a line in between them all, I reckon, is going to be almost impossible. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just noticed where we can do it. There's a big gap right down there. And I'm going to draw it on my screen so the viewers can see. Now, it whistles right past close to Dronning Hall. So let me just hold shift so that doesn't actually spend any money. But if it goes from Dronning Hall all the way up, it goes right past two big towns that way and down. It goes through that plantation. But then would go near to Little Rimming... Is that... Rimmingwell? Rinningwell? I have no idea. Yeah, it goes right through a rubber plantation. So we might have to have a kink in our main line or take out a couple of houses at Benningfring Way.
We can do that.
Yeah, I think we can do that. I think what I'll do is I'll put that line on now. Just one line to begin with, so we can see what we're going to be working with. Because then we can start working on some passengers. I don't want to spend too much, but you can kind of see where it's going. I'll flip. It's just crashed into this copper ore mine, but I think we'll be going under it. Yeah, we'll be going under the copper ore mine, so that's fine. So I think that's where we should put the main line. And kind of do lots of spurs going off it and have lots of little trains shooting around. How much is it going to cost to do that? 9,000. We can afford 9,000, right, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, we got 130, that's fine.
Okay, so let's remove that signal, put it there, because it blocked our train line. Now, I'm using the arrows keys to scroll, but I'm holding down shift and it makes it go quicker. Well, actually, the main line doesn't crash into any buildings at Benningfring Way. I just have to remove a little bit of road. And then it's fine.
Cool.
But I'm going to put the track in there so that the town doesn't build where we want to put the mainline track. Same with Dronning Hall. Not that they're expanding yet. Parfin Hill says water's delivered and food's required now.
They're both on short trains, so it should work.
Okay. I think longer trains are generally a good idea. However, to get these towns to have a good supply, I think we're going to need at least 2 small trains going to each one.
Yeah.
How are things going at your end, Mike? You keeping an eye on these fruit trains and the maize?
Yes.
Okay. And what's going on?
Money's coming in. That's what's going on.
Right. Okay. How many maize trains have we got?
Just one. That's all you need.
Are you doing the orders using shared orders?
Probably not.
No. Okay, we need to do shared orders on this, otherwise it could go horribly wrong, or mean it gets a lot worse for us in the end. I'm going to remove the orders. What's train 5? Oh, that's our main maize train. So train 2 and train 1 need the same shared orders. So I'm going to remove train 2's orders, and then I'm going to click go to and hold control and click on train 1, and that will get the same orders as train 1, but they'll come up as shared orders, which means if we change one, it changes on the other. So if we move depots around and we want to reorder them, that makes things a lot better as well. Mark Kyle, have you done the same with the orders for these trains down here, or are they all?
No, I just cloned the train.
You just clone the train. If you clone the train and hold control, it will do shared orders as you clone it. So same thing again here. We've got train 7, and where's your other water train?
It goes to the other town.
Oh, does it? How many water trains have you got at the minute?
2. One's stuck in the station, and one's running to Parfin Hill.
I thought they both went to Parfin Hill.
They did when I cloned it, and then I changed it.
Oh, okay. In that case, we're fine. What we probably want to do is, if we then clone them again, then
Hold control when I do it.
Yeah, we'll do the shared orders then.
Okay.
Cool. Well, there we go. That's it for episode 2 of this OpenTTD Let's Play. It's shaping up pretty nice. We're starting to get some money in. Operating profit. Let's check it before we leave. We've just bounced up past 44,000, so that's pretty good. Once we get to a certain point, we'll all be able to start building stuff all over the network, and it should be pretty cool. I think mainly I might concentrate on the passenger network in a couple of episodes' time, once we've got a bit more of a stable income. But for now, that's all from us. Thank you very much for watching, and until I see you next time, goodbye.